Tonight we had turkey burgers. Starting off with the bread for our homemade buns, we added some water and milk to a measuring cup and warmed that up. Then we added in the sugar and stirred in the yeast and set that aside. Then we melted some butter and added in some oil. Then we got our dry ingredients, which was all-purpose flour, whole wheat flour, as well as some salt. Then we just stirred that around. Once our yeast was nice and bloomed, we added in our eggs and mixed that up and added the wet mixture into the center of our dry ingredients, and then we added in the butter and oil as well. Stirred that around until it became a nice shaggy dough, and then we turned it out onto the counter and began the kneading process. And we just do this until it forms a nice ball, and then we go ahead and oil up our bowl and add that in. Cover it with plastic wrap, and then we're gonna give him a little face for personality. Then we put our little dough buddy in for a nap for about an hour and got started on our turkey burgers. Put that ground turkey in a bowl and seasoned that with some of this gourmet burger seasoning as well as a little bit of Montreal steak seasoning. And we just stirred that around until it was well incorporated. I just like to do this so that they'll be seasoned on the inside, and then I weighed them out and flattened them out to be the size that I wanted to fit the buns. Then our little buddy woke up from his nap and we punched it down and weighed it out, and we just portioned out each portion, and then we roll them around and then flatten them, because when they rise then they'll get that little domed top. So we just again flatten them out to be the size that we're gonna do, and just remember they're gonna rise to be a little bigger than where you measure them to. So then I put those in the oven again and got a little egg wash, eggs and milk, and whisked that up. Once those were risen, I took those out and brushed them with the egg wash as well as topped them with some sesame seeds. And then I went ahead and baked those while I prepped my veggies. I sliced some onions nice and thin as well as some tomatoes, and I like to cut them in half just so that you can arrange them on the sandwiches nicely. And I cut my lettuce in half and I just peel all the layers apart. Then I went ahead and put my burgers on the griddle and seasoned them a little more, and then I flattened them out with a piece of parchment paper because I don't have a press, but this works just as well. Flip them over and take them off, and then go ahead and assemble, starting with our toasted bottom bun, then our lettuce, our burger with melted cheese, our tomatoes and onions, put the top on it, and there you have it. Hope you guys enjoy. If you try it, let me know.